Okay, we're going to graph the system of linear equations and check solutions. I took the liberty of rewriting this first system here into two equations. The first one is, the red one is here, and the green one is here, and I graphed them. And I estimated the solution to be 3, -4. So the way we're going to check solutions is plug them back into the original. When you rewrite equations, don't ever plug it back into the ones you rewrote, because you might have wrote them wrong. So we're going to plug them back into this. And I'm going to do the red one first. That would be 4 times 3 plus a -4. Does that equal 8? And the second one, which is the green one, we're going to plug in the x. So 2 times 3 minus 3 times -4. Does that equal 18? Okay, so we're going to check this, and we get 12 minus 4 does equal 8. And the second one is 6 plus 12 does equal 18. So indeed, we have a consistent and independent system because we have one solution. Okay, we're going to do two more graphs on our own. These are both already in slope-intercept form. And I'm going to graph, say, this first one in blue, and I'll do the second one in green. So the first one, our y-intercept is 2. Our slope is -3 over 1, or we can write that as 3 over -1. So I'm going to go up 3, 1, 2, 3 over 1. It's like an airplane taking down. I'm going to down 3 over to the right 1. And I just want enough point. You only need 2 points to draw a line, but I like to draw more because it's real. See, I'm not even getting it straight here. Something like that. Now the other one, our y-intercept is -3, and our slope is 2 over 1, or we could even say -2 over -1. Two negatives make a positive, so we go up 2 over 1. Looks like this is where they're going to intersect. Down 2 over to the left 1. I'm going to graph that one. And it looks like our solution is 1, -1. So I estimated the solution, and now I'm going to plug them in. My x is 1, and my y is -1. So keep that straight. We're going to have the first one, -1. Does that equal -3 times 1 plus 2? And for the second one, we're going to do, does -1 equal 2 times 1 minus 3? So the first one, we get -1 equals -3 plus 2. And yes, this does equal -1. So that checks. It works. Or this works. And the second one, we get -1 equals 2 minus 3. So that works. And that's our solution. Okay? Now, the next one we have is these two. So I'll do the same thing. The first one in blue and the second one in green. Y-intercept is 2. My slope is 5 over 1, or -5 over 1. So I'm going to go up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over 1 from my y-intercept. And I'm going to go down 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over 1. If you're having problems graphing, I do have a video on just practicing graphing. Just check out linear equations. The next one, the green one, I'm going to go ahead and write this. My y-intercept is 0. I'm doing it in green. I'll put it in green. So from here, my slope is 3 over 1. So we're going to go up 3. 1, 2, 3 over 1. And down 3 over 1. So it looks like this is my solution. And I'll try to graph that. And if I estimate this solution here, that looks like -1, -3. So I'm going to plug them in and check this. -3 equal, does it equal 5 times negative 1 plus 2 for this first one. And that's going to be negative 3 equals negative 5 plus 2. And yes, that works. And then for the second one, we're going to do just negative 3 equal 3 times negative 1 plus 0. And that's negative 3 equals negative 3, so it works. So our solution is negative 3 comma negative 3. Okay, and this last one I have is like a star type question, or your end of course type of question when you have to do multiple choice. Basically, you're going to say which is the solution to this system, and basically what you're going to do, instead of graphing it and all that, we're just going to plug things in. So we can try A, and let's plug that in. So we're going to get negative 4 times 2 minus a negative 6. Does that equal 2? So I'm going to get negative 8 plus 6, which does not equal 2. So I can probably disregard this one. Now let's try B. So we're going to get negative 4 times negative 1 minus a 6. Does that equal 2? So we're going to get 4 minus 6, and that does not equal 2. So I'm going to try C. I'm going to erase that and try C. So I'm going to have negative 4 times 1 minus a negative 6. Does that equal 2? And we get negative 4 plus 6 does equal 2. So now let's check and make sure it works in the second one. So to 7 times 1 plus 2 times negative 6, does that equal negative 5? So we're asking that. And we get 7 minus 12 does equal negative 5. So our answer would be C. The next video I'm going to do is solving systems of equations by the method of substitution. And y'all have a nice day.